So
chapter out. What's the deal? And I'm gonna just tear off the band-aid now.
okay.
Because we just came back.
Ah, fuck, that stings.
I know, right? We just came back from a break week after an
Mhm.
unbelievable chapter
Yeah,
uh with Shanks bodying Kid.
body
Um yeah, but unfortunately,
rinsing,
it's my birthday has thusly passed. That means that it is
select,
spring. That means that is spring. It's spring.
sprung.
And Easter is about to happen
Yeah,
because, as everyone knows, Easter is the first Sunday after the first full moon after my birthday. So,
yeah,
as everyone, that's the formula. So, unfortunately, in Japan, that's fucking Golden Week. So, there will
yes.
also be a break next week, which is awful.
Oh
But,
no.
but chapter 1080, the legendary hero, is pretty good. Seems like it might
Now
make up for it. Seems like it might make up for it with a title like that.
they're talking
But
about
I
the
do know,
legendary
yeah,
hero, but
I do
what?
know this is a solo dolo standalone by itself chapter right now.
What could they possibly mean, though?
I
Is
mean, I
what I want to know.
assume. I mean, I don't even. There's no heroes in this story, right? I mean, maybe Sanji. Could be about Sanji.
Hmm.
He shares his meat, right? So he's a hero,
Yeah, he does. He does share his mate. That is something a hero does.
right? And that's in double entendre also because
Yes, it
he's a
is.
slut. He's a huge slut.
Huge slut, big slutty boy.
Mhm.
Um, I'm obviously just sharing the link for the stream around everywhere, so don't
Oh yeah. Oh, you're not doing the
mind
thing.
me, but also
Oh,
don't not mind me.
you're not doing the thing that you normally do. Where you do
What
the.
thing? When have I ever done a thing? What do you mean? Girl boss, gaslight, do the thing. Hey, we did the thing.
What thing?
The thing has been done.
What
Spring has
thing?
sprung.
Girl
The
boss.
thing. Girl boss, gaslight.
So
Uh,
1080 One
yes.
Piece
Yeah.
1080. We've been doing
Mhm.
this for over 80 weeks. That's unbelievable.
That's a lot.
Um, the legendary hero.
The legendary hero.
All right,
The man
so it's
himself.
yeah, the man himself, the one and only Monkey D. Garp.
God, bro.
We know that the man is headed to Hachinosu.
Yes.
I have shared many times in the BDA Law Discord uh, a side by side of a Kainu being all mad, saying, "Damn, when will this end? All I can do is wait. Being Fleet Admiral never gets easier." And then another panel of Garp saying, "Get your asses on my boat. We're going to beat up these damn pirates." And that's the fraud versus the goddamn goat. And we about to find out.
True.
We about to
Uh,
find out. The legendary hero. By the way, though,
much like Rob Schneider in a 2000s comedy,
the
we're
chapter
about to find out.
previously, the chapter previously was uh like a Yonko crew. It was like the Emperor's crew, the red-haired pirates, and now we have like the legendary hero. So it's interesting. I wonder if in chapter 1081 we may. There's only one the left on this earth, and we haven't seen him move in a minute, but it hasn't been that long. So, well, I guess there may be two thes if you include Dragon as the most wanted man in the world.
The most wanted man in the world, yeah.
And we've seen them move not that recently, also. But the world's strongest swordsman has been surprisingly quiet throughout Egghead. So,
well, yeah, there might be some things on the horizon.
Just saying. So we were getting a couple thes: the red-haired pirates, the legendary hero, potentially the world's strongest swordsman. But like I said, this is a solo dolo. We got a break next week. Sad times. But we got Kawamatsu, my favorite scabbard, and Hiyori
playing with origami. That's the cover request.
It's very cute.
And it is very cute. Kawamatsu is a legend.
Kawamatsu is...
No, it's been 3 years since my last strawberry picking barbecue. I got Zapdos in a killer trade, so it was a fantastic day.
Nice. Oda either assumingly playing Pokemon Go.
Yep. I mean, got a Zapdos. I've only played
I have
Pokemon.
Actually, yeah.
I've only played Pokemon Randomizer once. I think it was Pokemon Crystal Randomizer. But I did get a starter Zapdos, and that was nuts.
That seems not fair.
It's not. It was awesome though.
I have in Pokemon Go. I have all 3 legendary birds, and I think I only have Entei, who is my favorite legendary dog.
Entei.
Because Arcanine is
well, he's not a legendary. He's
a pseudo legendary technically.
Is he?
So
he's just a good boy.
So yes, in the original, like the games we grew up playing,
he's not.
He is a good boy. He's just a big fiery good boy. But later, kind of like in the lore, Arcanine is like a pseudo legendary. What's slacking is a pseudo legendary. I think technically Snorlax is like a pseudo legendary, and like
Snorlax really got like later goated. I feel like
so like there's these like the sort of like pseudo one-off ish type Pokemon, and Arcanine is kind of supposed to be in that category as like a not exactly like mythical, but I mean
Snorlax was delayed goated.
Yeah, same with Arcanine.
So was Arcanine.
But Oda getting Zapdos, that's big ups. I mean, obviously also an L confirmed back in the story.
Hachinosu, the Pirate Island, New World. Havoc at the Hive of Piracy? Question mark.
Captain Kobe's on the loose. No kidding? Then the Commodore's no claim on him. His bounty's up for grabs. How much do we get for killing? Don't ask me. Crossguild's fitting the bill.
Holy shit.
I've got his collection ticket right here. The pad is huge. Spit it out. How much does his head win us? Captain Kobe. A 5-star bounty. Each star's worth a chest of booty, so he's around 500 million. The average Navy captain only fetches a single star. That's because he's the hero of the Marines. Maybe they're talking to me. He looks cold in this photo, by the way.
I'm feeling a tickling sensation on the left side.
Oh wait, is this you?
Oh
no, this is still me. I'm feeling a tickling sensation on the left side of my chest. That's right around where we keep the unsold slaves. Nah, don't tell me they're escaping too. Does this mean it's open season on all of them, Pizarro-san? You crazy. Quit being so bloodthirsty. We need them alive. That includes Kobe. Listen, or I'll teach. Oh, this is crazy. So Pizarro is somehow... we don't know what's happening, but he's talking from the rock. Is that voice coming from the rock face?
They know we're here. Hayaku, let's hurry. Navy headquarters captain, sword member, Kobe. We wouldn't have made it this far without you, Captain Kobe. Please keep going. I'll act as a decoy and keep them busy. Thank you. You're the best. Don't lose track of don't
lose track of Kobe. Hunt him down.
He's a saint.
You could just catch him yourself, Pizarro. Shoo you of the rain, an invisible man who ate the clear fruit. Nah, Teach always gets pissed at me for causing too much damage. Corrupt king. Avalo Pizarro, an island man who ate the island fruit.
Island
you can, like,
man.
So he's like
What?
so it's like, I think this is sort of like an advanced version of Pika.
Of Pika?
Yeah, so remember how Pika could like become like a
Oh,
mountain
not the
sort
Pika
of, and
Pika,
like
no, me. That's the
no, of Pika
Pika,
the
the
character, right? So like,
Doflamingos.
yeah, Doflamingo's guy. So he could become like a mountain, and he could like move through the walls and stuff.
Yeah, he's a labyrinth man.
Yeah, he's like a labyrinth man. But like, I think the island man is he like fuses with the island.
That seems broken.
Yeah. Then can I go? What do you have in mind, Vasco? If I burn the town down, there'll be nowhere left to run. Heavy drinker, Vasco shot a booze man who ate the glug glug fruit. I don't know what that is, but it looks like he's got like physical bubbles.
Some fire bullshit, it looks like. Well, maybe not.
And they probably explode. But they probably explode. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's a perfect plan. Only thing is, all that fire damage would still piss off Teach. Glug, 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 glug. They only just patched up the damage from the Rocky Port incident. Well, I'd better do a better job of it. Well, I'd do a better job of it than Wolf. Glug, glug, glug. Well, that goes without saying. He's asleep. The colossal battleship, San Juan Wolf, a giant who ate the big fruit and turned and became a gigantification man.
That's really fucking funny. I forgot that was his gimmick, that he was a giant that ate the big fruit.
Yeah. I found him! Ah!
Escaping on foot might not be possible, but at least I'll be able to buy enough time for the others to set sail.
So, Hiro, tell me, do you like my idea of making Pirate Island a full-fledged nation? It can be government-affiliated, so long as I'm king. The Blackbeard Kingdom has a nice ring to it, don't you think?
I think it sounds delusional. There's no way they'd acknowledge a country of criminals.
Come on! It ain't nice to piss on someone's dreams. Besides, I'm keeping you alive to be a bargaining chip against them.
The Navy and government would collapse before they roll over to a cowardly terrorist like you. Also, you're wasting your time. I'm a member of SWORD.
Kuzan? Baka? SWORD? The hell's that? That rules out using him, Teach. This is Kuzan. If he's serious, it'll be a total bust. Nani? Everybody's Nani. We got Van Auger, Pizarro, and Doc Q. He's already given up his Marine code. SWORD members are Marines who are no longer recognized on paper. Everyone in SWORD has officially resigned their commission. That allows them to ignore certain command protocols. For example, they can fight an emperor like you without authorization. And the Navy can always disavow their actions and cut them loose at any point. Oh, I get it now. That's why some rats scurry away, while others don't hesitate to gnaw on your fingertips. I know which ones I prefer. Still, I ain't budging on this. Let's see how far this plan takes us. I doubt the government will write you off that easily. After all, the public wouldn't be pleased to hear they lost their precious hero. If things don't go my way, I can at least give the government a bloody nose. Until then, keep them locked up. We can't have them slipping away and ruining my fun. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Clang, clang, running.
So
Kuzan's
just like a member of SWORD, just told Blackbeard in his face that, like, hey, by the way,
I'm gonna fuck you up, player.
This is also probably me.
Kuzan, right to his face, said, "This is what SWORD is." Also, later, I'm gonna catch you slipping.
Yeah. For example, it'd be like if an admiral wanted to fight a Yonko like you. Not that would ever
happen
ever.
But in order to like make it seem, but to go undercover, I renounce my position. Let's just say for the sake of argument, this admiral would renounce their position and then pretend to be like a member of the Yonko crew,
or like be a pirate
undercover.
They could pretend to be like a pirate
for like a couple years,
they're still like a Marine,
right?
and then But this is, again, hypothetical.
For the sake of
only.
argument, yeah.
Yeah, devil's advocate sort of thing.
Yeah.
Couldn't be me.
No, couldn't be me.
Couldn't be me.
Keep running with chains on. Clank, clank, clank.
Clank, clank. Stop right there, Kobe.
Flashback. Hey, I'll let you out if you free Moria-sama. He's in one of the deeper cells. Oh, Moria's locked up.
Oh, shit. Perona.
Holy
shit.
But also, Moria's in the cell. He's not in the crew.
And not dead.
I may have teamed up with a pirate, but that doesn't change my duty. Come in. Wait.
Come in.
Oh.
Come in. 3 Marines are attacking the port. What? They're crazy strong. Watch out.
Did they just say 3 Marines? There's no way.
Ah!
Gosh, what am I thinking? It's not like they sent anyone just to save me, right? When did I start thinking the world revolved around me? I need to get a grip before I embarrass myself.
What is it? Duoagonist. Or whatever it's called.
Yeah, bro, you're Deuteragonist, bro.
Deuteragonist, yeah. The off-screen, he's the off-screen protag.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Who the heck are these guys? They're so tough. They seem to be trying to push us back to the town center. What are they up to? Stop them! Damn it, our guns aren't working on them. Yeah! This is you.
Enough already?
Oh, wait,
That's
no.
you.
Oh, my bad. Enough already. Yeah, I cut. Oh, because this is a Marine thing that's not dying. Whoa, I cut off his head.
That stings.
The hell? Is he made out of clay? No way, he's a Logia.
Wobble.
Hey, did that building just move? Yeah, right. You've had one too many drinks. Where'd that Kobe guy go? Be a good boy.
Be a good boy and move your ass.
Huh? What's with this crazy broad?
No back talk and wipe that dirty look off your face.
Is she scolding the building with a whip?
Why are you guys staring?
Why? A Marine?
What, you don't get many Marines around here? Well, at least you're both cute. Why don't you come a little closer? Navy HQ Rear Admiral, sword member, Kujaku. Her name means peacock. A tamer woman who ate the whip fruit. Granddaughter of Great Staff Officer Suru. Holy shit, the lineage. I'd be happy to break you in.
We've got you cornered now, Kobe. Everybody, get ready to pump them. Full of lead! Get it? Because it's... That's, we don't... Because we're reading the... And we say Hachinosu, but in English, they call it Full of Lead Island. Because it's got a lot of holes in it.
Oh.
But Hachinosu means beehive, which also has...
A lot of holes.
A lot of holes in it.
Crap, I'm surprised. I'm surrounded. I mean, I guess this is the end of the line.
Fire! Wait. What? Pop, 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 pop. Flowers? Wow, they're beautiful. Wait, we saw this on Egghead. Remember?
Yeah.
This is some of Vegatex. This is Vegapunk's tech. Wait, what am I saying? They're making the guns make flowers?
Yeah, it's still you, I think.
I don't... Oh, these must be GP flowers? Who the hell did this?
Habari-san, is that you? Kobe-senpai, get your butt over here. And don't get the wrong idea. I use flower bullets so they won't be able to use their guns for a while. I ain't here to help you. I was going out for lunch and just happened to be in the area. Navy HQ commander.
Oh, that's
member
cute.
Of sword.
She's trying to hide her feelings
Habari.
for him.
Wow, that's really, really cute.
By the way, just to be clear, in the Japanese, Habari speaks in a very specific dialect, which is shared by only one other person in the entire story. Lawson, would you like to guess who that
Gecko
is?
Moria.
No.
Anel.
No.
You told me who it was, and I Jaguar D. Sol.
No, but close.
Rayleigh.
No. She shares a dialect. The only two in the whole story.
No.
With Akainu.
Oh, Akainu.
It's very likely this is Akainu's daughter or niece.
That would make Siru Akainu's.
No, Hibari.
Oh, no. I got confused. Yeah,
Hibari. Yeah. It's very likely that Hibari is
related to Akainu.
Somehow related to Akainu.
Then
or they come from the same town. But again, this is again.
And of course, she's in love with Kobe, who Akainu almost murdered that one time.
Yeah.
And probably wouldn't approve of. So, I use flower bullets. So what is her devil fruit? What the hell did she do? Anyway.
She's so epic that she shot her bullets into their guns so fast.
Oh, that's really cool.
I don't know exactly what.
That's also a throwback to that historical incident. Prince, what's your status? Yo, we're all set. Sounds like Kobe's safe too. How are things on your end? All good. Golem. Wait. Navy HQ Rear Admiral, member of Sword, Prince Gru, a clayman who ate the squelch fruit. And he's got like a little version of him.
Yeah.
So what? And then I think there's Yuzak.
What the heck? I don't remember the town center looking like this. Did the buildings move or something? That's you, Lawson.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out what the Prince Gru did. He's got a little clay him.
Well, that was those clay soldiers, remember?
Oh, he made those. Okay.
Yeah, he made clay soldiers.
Preparations complete. Everyone, hang on tight. So this is Tashigi Beppo. Preparation complete. Hang on tight. And then somebody, probably some jobber, goes, hey. And then no, it's GARP. Blast off. What? Oh, this is you.
So in this panel that Lawson also just glanced over, not the one of GARP laughing, but the one next to it.
Blast off. The ship is blasting off.
Somehow.
Yeah, it flies.
Without Frankie.
Well,
GARP's ship did a coup de burst.
Yeah, it's flying. Yeah.
What? Huh?
Kobe, a battleship?
I don't believe what I'm seeing. Is that a Navy battleship flying up there? Wait, is someone standing on it? This is no time for questions. Let's book it. Crap, there's too many of us packed in here. We're trapped. Wait, isn't that? That's impossible. Isn't he retired? You're kidding. It's the legendary hero. It's Vice Admiral GARP. Run for it. Screw running. Nowhere on the island is safe. We need to set sail. It's no use. There's no way out of the center now.
Stop. Listen up, you pirate turds. GARP. You should have thought twice before you kidnapped Kobe. He's the future of the Marines. Kobe, but why? Why would you go this far for me? Not to mention, he's also my irreplaceable protege, Galaxy Fist. And okay, for the sake of scaling here.
Yeah.
GARP throws a punch. And he destroys the entire town square. Now, I want you to picture a market square you might go to in a city.
Like the center of Madrid, perhaps?
Yeah. And you're there.
Something like that.
And you're with all your pirate buddies. You're real hyped because you cornered this kid that escaped in your little pirate square town. And if one man, who's, again, average size, GARP, he's like a regular human, and he comes, and from about 70 feet in the air? Is that fair to say, Zach?
At least.
Maybe, let's say 100 feet.
He's above. These buildings are not small. These are like 4-story, 5-story
He threw the punch from above the buildings. Yeah. So let's say 100
above,
feet.
Above a 5-story building. He's above a 5-story building. But by a lot. Yeah. By double. He's like double at least.
He throws, again, it's much like the manga, one punch, like Saitama. He throws a punch, Galaxy Fist, and you know, like how Whitebeard, destroyed the whole shit at Marineford, but he had a devil fruit that made earthquakes in the thing. Garp just throws a punch and destroys the entire town square that all these motherfuckers are gathered in.
Just one punch.
And
there's black lightning. There's black lightning and a real big impact bubble.
The impact bubble encompasses the entire square.
Yeah. So I'm gonna just assume that he has advanced Conqueror's Haki.
You know what, Zach?
And advanced armor.
That's a fair assumption.
Because again, black lightning, no touch attacks have been pretty standard as far as I'm concerned. That's advanced Conquerors.
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, Garp's the GOAT. This is the sickest panel in a minute. Even better, way better than the Shanks one, even
this
though
one,
it's not.
I gotta be honest.
It's so dope. It's
so well,
bro,
here's the thing.
Little baby Garp in the panel,
yeah,
bro. He's legit. He's legit this big in the panel.
You can barely see him. You see, like he. I mean, okay. Imagine
and so he's doing like the spin right down, right?
Yes.
But it does have like Nika energy for sure.
Yeah. I mean, basically, Garp did a 9/11 with a punch, but like kind of more.
Yeah.
Because that was just like he did like the whole town square. The buildings weren't as tall as that, but there was a lot more of them over a wider area. Like
yeah, I mean he has a nuke in his fist.
He literally just punched.
So, and he just bodied all of those people.
Now, I guess if you want to compare, everyone's going to compare this because Shanks was 2 weeks ago, but last chapter. These were all jobbers. However, if you look at the structural damage, which we can scale here, again, we haven't seen Shanks' Divine Departure a bunch of buildings or Roger.
Yeah.
Those were, fucked up Odin and Kid is what we've seen. So these guys aren't Kid level, right? These are jobbers.
Yeah.
However,
I mean,
based on the area of effect, the AoE, you might say, Zach.
Yeah. And it is, as I've heard, from one Flemdog millionaire.
Yeah.
That's everything.
AoE, as my great friend Alex Fleming has always said, AoE is AoE.
AoE is AoE, yeah.
And he has rinsed with one punch again, Saitama style, one punch. He rinsed 100 pirates, Zach? 200 pirates?
At least.
2, 3. I mean, it was the whole time.
I mean, if you want me to count these dots out down here, there's way more.
If you want to, where's Waldo? Yeah, if we go to the previous panel,
where he's they're flying above.
They look like ants, Zach. They look like ants.
They look like ants, and there are way more than 100 dots in this. There's way more than
the editor. Yeah, I mean, Odin, the editor, took like a while designing the panel before that, like just with the beautiful looking buildings. Like Oda had to draw all these beautiful buildings and all the dots in the square, the ants in there, and then Garp came and one punched the whole thing.
Fuck them. Just destroy
those shit's all gone. I'm actually not sure. Is Kobe okay after this? I'm not really sure.
Yeah, he's strong. Yeah, well,
but he got caught in this, right? I don't know.
Yeah. So also, I'm gonna also assume that this is how he Kuda burst.
He punched the air.
Like, man, literally just punched behind the ship.
It's possible.
Like he saw Mary do it.
Right.
Pre-time skip, I guess, right? And then like he just was like, oh, I could just punch the air. Oh, I could just punch the air.
I gotta be honest with you, as somebody who I haven't been low on Garp, I obviously acknowledge that. Here's what I say. I think I've always been a lower man on older Garp. Because you can't lowball prime Garp. The man was goated. But before this, the way he'd been portrayed in the story up till now, I did not think he was like this level of savage still. Just because like he obviously held back against Luffy. He did deck Marco.
This is what Sengoku stopped.
So like when he's that's what I'm getting to. So like the whole big argument is like, would Garp have actually rinsed the Kaina, right?
Yes.
And
bodied him with it. Would have just killed him immediately.
I mean, I don't know if he would have killed him immediately.
No, because
we gotta see how this technique works against actual named characters.
Sure, but like,
because they're really durable. Yeah, Kaino kicked out a 2
like,
from a Whitebeard
expect
from 2 Whitebeard punches.
So I almost expect like the way this has been set up that like either Shiryu will like sneak kill him or like they run and like Pizzolo will like fight him as the island, but then like get beat and
There's
like
no
knock back
way
into his body.
Garp can't lose to anyone below Blackbeard. There's no way Shiryu is gonna kill him.
Kuzan could.
Okay,
I still think Kuzan could, and this is what I do expect.
Maybe Kuzan, sure, but not Shiryu.
I think Kuzan. I don't think Shiryu, but some people think with the invisibility, but I doubt it, especially since Kobe's
hockey.
Yeah, obviously, and since Kobe's here also, and like
yeah.
But Kuzan, I think, could ice time capsule him for a fake.
I could see. I think Kuzan. I could see that. Yeah, I could see that.
And I think that's like the dramatic irony of us knowing that, and that being like the pseudo reveal. Like if you know and you put the pieces together, even though they're kind of obvious, if you put the pieces together, you understand what's going on with Kuzan. But if you don't, then like Kuzan killed Garp, and like oh shit.
If I'll say this, Kuzan ice dramatic irony style, ice time capsuling Garp makes the Jaguar Diesel thing a lot better.
Make way more sense.
Yeah.
Because it's like, oh, that was revealed
makes everything
to us.
about it better. Like,
yeah, it was like, oh, that was revealed to us so that this happens, and it's the sort of the same.
And then
thing
that
was
it's dramatic irony because now we know something.
And again, sort of why this is what I think is the same. This is the same course of action that Oda took with Green Bull, where Green Bull.
Oda's back, baby.
Yeah, Oda's definitely back, baby.
No, I never lowballed Prime Garp, bro. I mean, the thing is, Roger is goated.
That's true.
If anything, it just makes Rox look like a savage, doesn't it? Like, how fucking strong was Rox, dude? Holy shit.
That's fair, yeah, true enough.
I mean, how fucking strong was that guy?
Well, I mean, it was Rox, Shiki,
he had Whitebeard and
Kaido
Shiki and Big Mom.
But again, even if Whitebeard
Kaido
flipped, right?
Kaido was a fledgling though. Kaido was like.
But again, say if it was like it was only, and we don't know about the Roger Pirates, but like we do know that like at least we do know the Roger Pirates. We do know the Roger Pirates were on God Valley.
Yeah. Yeah, Garp might get jumped. Oh, what was that? Oh, who made that video? Oh, Crump shared it with me about people getting jumped in anime.
Yeah,
this smells like Garp is gonna get jumped because there's so many Blackbeard pirates here.
Yeah, there's so many. Bro. I think Drake. So I think again, like, and this is the issue is like, how will they get away? Right, Garp's ship is now like in the right. So what I think will happen is that, like, if I had to fantasy book this, right, like, Blackbeard and Kuzan arrive back with Law. They've captured Law. All this shit is going on.
Yeah, he has 3 feet of Ryu. He has like 100 feet. Sorry,
yeah, bro, but yes, no, Grupp is correct. Yeah, it's like Luffy worked so hard for fucking.
Look what Luffy had to do to mimic a fraction of his
power. Of Garp's power, bro. But
holy
shit, hilarious. Yeah, right. But
go ahead. Sorry, yeah.
So I think Drake will make an appearance, and that's like how the good guys will escape.
Yeah.
And so you'll have like Drake.
I'm hoping to see Drake, man. I really like
Drake, Kobe, all these new members of Sword. So like the Gru, what's her name? Hibari and
Suryu's granddaughter.
Kujaku.
So Kujaku is kind of awesome. I kind of
so
love
weird,
Kujaku.
super weird. A big
BDSM.
Well, it's so funny. It's funny because she's Suru's granddaughter, right? So she's Suru's granddaughter, but she has big what's her name energy. That Vice Admiral, the other Vice Admiral. What's that chick's name?
The chick with the choker.
No, not doll.
Doll.
The one that the chick that like the chick that can like imprison people. Like
Hina.
Hina, yeah, big. Hina, yeah. So like big Hina energy from her.
She reminds me of Bello Betty, sort of.
A little
Bella
bit.
Benny with the amping people, but she's like motivating objects.
She's got it with the whip fruit. Presumably that works on people.
Bro,
too,
she's like a legit BDSM character. What the fuck is
Hina? He's talking about Hina.
She's like she's whipping buildings into shapes.
No, she like that's why they like
Hina, yeah.
That's why they all like
Hina Chan with the she's got the double sims. She's got full body in Django, the double sims.
Yes, exactly. But
I guess
so I think
Drake. If the bitch is bad, it's not simping. But...
So yeah, I think Drake will be here. Drake will end up showing up, and then Blackbeard and Kuzan will show up. I think Lafitte is actually the Blackbeard pirate who is in Egghead.
Lafitte is always been my the Blackbeard pirate I've been the most interested in, personally.
Mm-hmm.
I just think it's interesting that he was the one sent to.
Well, so who was Blackbeard? It was Burgess,
but Vasco. Now it was sniper guy.
Van Auger.
Yeah,
Burgess,
Van Auger.
Doc Q. Was that it? Was just 3?
Yeah, it was them. Yeah.
So that means that Lafitte and Katarina Devon are
open to being an Egghead. Yeah.
Are open to be an Egghead. Yeah.
It could be Katarina because she can be anybody, so she could sneak some people. We don't know what Lafitte can do. Again.
Oh my god!
Yeah, you can do a lot with Katarina Devon. Is the thing. She's very.
Katarina Devon has like a better version of Bon Clay's fruit. What if?
Yeah.
What if she's able to somehow mimic Saturn and gain control of the Seraphim?
Yeah, I don't know how that would work. Like, are they tuned to the actual person, or is it
but she's got a mythical zone, bro. Like,
it is myth. Yeah, I don't know.
I think she would maybe be able to. I think that might be like the crux of that. Like, if she can mimic like their essence almost, right? Like,
yeah, that's possible. Yeah, I don't know.
At least to trick like a machine, right?
I mean, that's the thing. Her fruit is very dangerous for espionage purposes. Yeah, especially given the way those might be programmed.
So I mean that
she could become. Yeah, she could become York. She could become.
Well, but I think York.
I
think York probably ends up if this happens like this, or if like Blackbeard, the pirates, right?
Yeah.
If the Blackbeard pirates are like trying to get stuff off Egghead, which obviously seems like they're going there for a reason, I think they might end up with York, and like the Straw Hats might end up with either, like.
Oh, like York goes with Blackbeard, you mean?
Yeah, remember what I was saying earlier, where I think like a lot of the Vegapunks would like end up in different factions. So like it makes sense to me that like.
That makes sense.
Like right now we have like Marines, Blackbeard, and Luffy all at the same place. Maybe the Straw Hats end up with a couple, and then like one of them maybe goes to the Revs or something like that.
It hasn't been explained, Crub, but I believe she at least has to see them. Yeah,
she does. I think have to see them. But Saturn's there though. That's what I mean, right? Like Saturn is there, so it's like sort of all the pieces available, right? Like she could.
Yeah, York feels very Blackbeardy, doesn't she?
like imagine right now if Luffy, if the Straw Hats escape, but Blackbeard ends up fake killing GARP, which like is obviously bad, but like at least for a while, right? He's obviously fucked for a bit.
You just take him out of the final war or something,
right? Whatever, take him out for a bit.
Yeah,
and then not only that, but kidnaps Agurase and gets like a couple Seraphim. Like, for example, imagine if like they get the Dofi Seraphim, even one.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
The Seraphim being spread out to different like factions also kind of makes sense to me. Even though obviously the Marines started them, but it makes sense that Blackbeard would be able to get some.
Kind of makes sense, but it also is like the Marines need hype. Although, do they now with like fucking GARP being a savage? But like,
yeah, but he's Sword though. Sword's there's a battle between Sword and Shield, kind of. They're having an in war, sort of.
Well, it's just that like Sword, they can like do whatever they want.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It's like, but they're not. Sword is very definitively not shield. Like they don't like the
Yes.
Celestials or whatever.
Well, yeah. Well, they can. That's the thing. I think they are some sort. I think less so what we were thinking of. Like it's a direct It's like directly antagonistic to celestial dragons. Like
yeah, no, it appears to not be that, but
directly. But like if you are a marine who is against the celestial dragons, being in sword makes the most sense, right?
But if you're in sword, you also don't have to do what the Marines tell you exactly.
Right.
And they generally don't. They do other shit.
Yeah. So do we get Drake or do we get? We might get Drake or we might get a smoker reveal. I think. Maybe.
I want like a Kobe Sabo team up of the best boys. That's what I want. Best boys team up for life, but also oh yeah, it's not like yeah, it's not it appears to be not as secretive as we thought.
Yes, it's not exactly secretive within the Marines. What it is like they're just. But again, if you oppose the celestial dragons, and you're a Marine, you're probably in sword.
Yeah.
Right, like those. Yeah. Seem to mesh pretty well.
But it's like, what do they say? You give up your pay, like some money for freedom, basically.
No, I mean you give up your commission. Which is like that's your rank.
But they still have ranks though. Kobe's still a captain.
They have ranks.
Well, he's still listed as a captain though on the papers, is he not?
Yes, but that's
right.
That's like he's a Marine.
Sword itself also has captains because Drake was a sword captain.
Well, but yes, he's the captain of sword. But what I mean is like he's like a captain to the world. He's like a captain to the world, right?
Right. Yeah.
And if he does good shit, if he does good shit, the Marines will be like, "Hey, look at Captain Kobe, good stuff, nice."
And maybe
but if anything ever happens,
yeah,
they have the paperwork and are like, "Nah, look, he's not even with us."
Yeah, they can immediately
disavow.
Yeah.
Right. So he doesn't. They don't get. I don't. Yeah, it's weird, but like.
I mean, the Kuzan didn't say that because that's never gonna happen, right? Like Kobe / someone is gonna do some shit that they immediately disavow.
This whole issue.
Probably Kobe.
This whole.
This whole incident is yeah, but like GARP going in to save the Marine hero is not something that they necessarily need to disavow.
See, here's the thing, Lawson.
I'm talking about something like Kobe, like helping the revolution. I'm talking about them helping the revolutionaries.
Maybe
what I think is going to happen later.
To bring the Gurusei back into it and how feckless fucking Akainu has been as fleet admiral.
Yeah, he is.
Would this make the Marines look like shit if they disavowed GARP saving Kobe?
Yeah,
absolutely.
It would. Yeah.
Absolutely.
It's bad.
But for some reason, could the Gurusei want to do so? Absolutely.
Why though? What's to be gained?
Depends.
They'd have to like portray Kobe as a traitor or something first.
Or again, they might be getting blackmailed by Blackbeard with whatever happens at Egghead, potentially.
Yeah, I mean, I think these incidents will obviously
coincide.
Yeah, well, there'll be a lot of things that come out of them.
The aftermath of whatever happens on Egghead might, lead to the Gurusei being in a position where they need to disavow this incident. And in that case, like, where does that put Akainu and the Marines? And like, is Akainu the biggest bitch ever? And like, I think he kind of is. So like,
it's also like we're gonna be in a world. There's actually 4 things going on all at once because there's this
Kuma also.
There's 5. My bad. There's whatever's gonna go happen with Kuma. There's the Kobe and GARP gimmick, Egghead, the A story. And then Blackbeard will have defeated Law. Sorry, Law fans.
Whoa, yes.
I have won. And obviously Shanks and Kid.
That also. That happened.
I mean, that's been resolved. But I'm saying like the world is the political landscape falling out of this that's gonna be the world we live in.
Oh yeah, it's unbelievable.
And then the winners and survivors will make choices based on.
Oh hey, I wonder. You know what's crazy? I wonder whatever happened to Smoothie's ship.
I fucking don't know. I mean, maybe they'll save Big Mom. Who fucking knows? I'm waiting for Smoothie to literally accomplish anything in this fucking show.
Wringing out Big Mom would be good.
The most of the lava? That's very possible. Wringing Big Mom out of the lava, that actually would be something.
Again, like fucking, there's literally the people share it, but there's a panel of when in Whole Cake of like when she's like serving the drinks in the beginning of the tea party. One of the options is like lava from somewhere. So like some people are like, well, there's already been like a lava thing. Yeah. I was saying that since that chapter happened, like literally they fall in the magma and then they're like, hey, there was an eruption and there's a hole that leads to the ocean. And the like, I don't know.
For the sake of story simplicity, I don't really want Kaido or Big Mom around in the story anymore.
Are you serious? Like, no way, bro. Yes. Because this is the thing. What if they're just
too many moving parts, bro?
It's not. See, this is the thing. What if, for the sake of argument, right, we get Kaido nursing his wounds somewhere, right, for a while. Big Mom, less so, making moves, going in Elbaf, right? We get the conclusion of Big Mom in Elbaf. And then maybe even after Luffy becomes Pirate King, then we get a Kaido confrontation, and that's Zoro kills Kaido. I'm like, those two things in my head are like,
we're not bringing back Zoro kills Kaido. We're not bringing back
bro. See, the thing is if Kaido comes back,
ZKK at this point.
No, but like that's the thing though. But if Kaido comes back narratively, it would be dope for me, right? Again, and I think for the whole community, and like
he's not gonna get killed by Zoro. He might die. He might be alive and might die later. It's not gonna be done by Zoro.
See, I think you're looking at this like
he's gonna get killed by the Marines if he comes back, bro.
Nah. He would, if he comes back. I think the previous Yonko, like stepping to the Pirate King, and maybe even Elbaf post. I guess Elbaf post Pirate King doesn't really make sense.
Given
but like
the way
again, like the previous Yonko, like stepping to the Pirate King, and then like Zoro and Sanji potentially, or Zoro and Usopp.
That's not what's gonna happen.
I know it's not what's gonna happen, but I'm saying it would be lit. Like it would be super lit. No, again, like Kaido coming after Luffy as the Pirate King, and Zoro being the one to stop him, and like at that point being able to deal with him.
Guys, we're past Sanji fighting Big Mom. Here's what's gonna happen, actually. Okay, if they're alive, which they probably are, because they're the Yonko.
I mean, I would love Usopp beating Big Mom and Elbaf. That'd be awesome.
No, it's an anime, guys. What's gonna happen is they're gonna team up with Straw Hat, and they're not gonna want to, but it's because like you've always said, Zach, the final confrontation is with the Marines, right? So it's like the Big Mom and Kaido's only choice will be we support the new Pirate King, or we live under an oppressive regime with the Marines forever. And they're not going to want to, but they're going to fight with Luffy. Kaido will die, because like you've always said, Zach, that is his thing. He's going to go out gloriously. He'll probably get killed by like 50 fucking... He might get... all the Seraphim will kill him or some shit. And then,
Kid Hawk.
But I'm saying, if they're alive, that's the only way this can go, is they turn babyface and support Luffy's armada that he has.
True.
It's gotta be a pirate versus Marine all out war at the end. If they're gonna be in the story.
Except for Blackbeard.
Well, that's the thing. That's why I don't know if I want them back at all, because I would prefer the Luffy Blackbeard thing. But I don't think I've come around. I think the Marines are the final battle now. Because it just I don't see a way that I just don't see a way.
Again, the thing with me is like
the Marines are just too powerful.
With the flashback, but with the flashback, King Blackbeard, right? That still reminds me of the thing, right? Like,
sure.
So, for example, this happens, right? Blackbeard comes in, Garp fucks his whole island up. Like, he doesn't have a place now, right? So, where's he gonna go? Right? Yeah. So, where's he gonna go? So maybe he's like, fuck it. Now I'm just gonna take fucking Mary Joie. Like, I'm just gonna do it, right?
Wait, do you mean Celestial Dragon, Sean, or? This Kaido's a dragon, and then
the Momo's
a dragon. So there's two. that we know of. But yeah, sorry,
Okay.
Zach. Continue your thought.
Lawson?
What? Can you not hear me?
Oh no, you're good. I just had it was like a skip in my stream. There's at least two. There's at least two. So Moria being reintroduced into the story, weird.
That was weird, huh? I thought he was an underling, but they put him in jail.
Yeah, has Kaido and Big Mom potential if they're actually dead.
I mean,
and again, would that be neat? Would that be an interesting story to tell if fucking Moria got Kaido and Big Mom's body in like Shadow Guys? Maybe. I don't actually know though.
That's interesting. Moria might be really useful in the final war, actually. Not might be. He obviously would be because
yeah.
But yeah. I mean, I think Oda kept everybody alive so that he can do a big war with literally everybody. And I'm just worried that it's too many moving parts. But especially as a man who's trying to actually end his goddamn manga after 30 years.
Yeah. I mean, again, do I think Zoro killing Kaido in the end would be lit? Yes. Do I think you're probably right as far as like if they're alive?
Yeah.
If they're alive, would they probably be like pseudo good guys? Yeah, that also makes more sense.
Begrudgingly teaming up with the new Pirate King.
Well, again, yeah, with like the Joy Boy stuff and Kaido's like old dream and Big Mom's thing with the whole world, and we've talked about that before.
I mean, they've already they've given Big Mom a lot of babyface attributes, and also reminded us that she's also like a monster. But
she's a force of nature, really. Like
she really, I mean, that's certainly one way to put it.
Literal force of nature.
Yeah.
So.
But yeah, I mean.
But so apparently is Garp. Apparently Garp is also a force of nature. He doesn't even have a devil fruit.
Does not have a devil fruit.
Like Akainu, bro. If Sengoku didn't stop him and he punched Akainu in the face with this punch, Akainu is dead. I think. I'm pretty sure.
No, bro, he's not dead.
I'm pretty sure after getting bodied by Whitebeard and then catching this punch, I think he would have died. I think
from Sengoku's perspective, again, I'm not trying to unhype Garp now because there's no way to unhype this man after this panel.
It's impossible.
But whoever you think is going to win that fight with Akainu and Garp, from Sengoku's perspective, nothing is gained from them fighting.
Zero. But I still think like if Garp,
so he's going to stop him regardless of who he thinks is going to win.
Fair. That's fair.
Like if Garp one shot at Akainu doesn't help Sengoku either.
No, it helps nobody. But
yeah,
I'm just
that fucks the Marines pretty badly.
I just don't think. Well, I mean, then Aokiji takes his place, and
but Akainu's such a fucking asset from the Marines' perspective. Yes,
I mean, as a rabid dog on a leash. Yeah, sure, he's fine.
Yeah, bro. This man, he 1v1 with Whitebeard. He's like, you can't just throw an asset like that away.
I mean, fair, but
in a moment of rage, it's.
I mean, yeah, I hear what you're saying.
Yeah, I know they have Kizaru, but Kizaru does whatever he. I mean, look. Say this what you want about the admirals. Akainu was the most rule follower motherfucker of the three.
Except, of course, when he murdered a couple of Marines.
Well,
and almost killed Kobe.
He wasn't ordered to not do that.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that's just like in the rule book. Like, hey, by the way, don't kill our guys.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying, though, is like from the perspective of wanting to be like
don't murder Marines in the streets,
If I was gonna have a fascist regime, I too would rather have Akainu than Kuzan or Kizaru. Because Kuzan has empathy and Kizaru is a wild card.
I mean, I guess from the perspective of like Imu and then the Gurusei being like the actual rulers, it must make
get shit on Dom. He's not even here. Dom's always burying Dragon, that's why.
I mean, I don't know, man. Let me get a feat or two.
Yeah, but have you thought considered ipso?
It's not against. Yeah, but okay, but that's not against Smoker. Can I get a feat that's not against Smoker, please?
Dragon?
Yeah.
Sure.
Can I get one feat
at the end of the series?
Just one. I just need one.
He's gonna 1v5 the Gurusei and then 1v1 Eamon die, just like in that thing that Artur made or whoever made that.
It's probably gonna be
panel.
True, but
the fan manga.
Bullshit.
Anyway, well, Sabo is his underling.
Mm-hmm.
That's a feat, I think. I think that counts as a feat. in and of itself.
I mean, it does count as a feat to have strong underlings, but Buggy also exists. So,
bro, if Dragon is as strong as Buggy, it's over. The revolutionaries win. GG's. If next chapter is the world's strongest swordsman, and it's just like, fucking Mihawk like cutting down admirals or something, like vice admirals.
No, Fuji versus Mihawk.
I don't want that fight. I like Fujitora. I don't want him to die. I don't want Fuji.
That's the
to
thing.
go
He wouldn't
out,
die though. He wouldn't die.
He's the future. He's the future. Whatever of the Marines.
Yeah, I think they need to. I think they actually. I would love. I mean, a lot of people have been like fan booking it, but I would love it if that happened.
Yeah, Dragon definitely can do the Dragon Fist at least, because who else taught Sabo that?
So yeah, I mean,
Dragon Claw, which is my favorite move in all of One Piece.
So I mean, I guess
Claw?
sure, like Dragon has Ryu at the least. Sure, definitely. So he's really strong. But like,
we just don't. The thing with Dragon, we just don't know what his devil fruit is. It's like some weather wind.
What if he's just the world's greatest?
He definitely has one, bro. That weather thing was the only thing we know. He for sure did that.
What if Luffy's just lucky and Dragon's just a really strong swimmer? Like the strongest.
A really good swimmer.
Yeah, no. Dragon Fist is definitely a Ryu attack. Like Sabo breaks the it's clearly internal damage when he breaks the stage.
Yeah, he also he breaks the stage and he rinses that vice admiral. He grips his mask. And him.
So it's again. I think it's clearly like an internal damage type thing. It's
Dragon Claw is so sick.
It's shown in the same way. It's shown in the
my
same
favorite
way
move in all.
As like when Rayleigh breaks the. Yeah, shown in the same way as when like Rayleigh breaks the cuffs, or when Hyogoro breaks the blocks and stuff. It's the same idea.
Yeah.
This attack too, when GARP fucking destroys a whole city with from 100 feet in the air.
I'm kind of sad that Sabo. Well, no, I know it's cool that he has the Mara no Me. I just hope he doesn't
Sabo,
only.
This is like
stuff. I wanted to.
This is like Emu's attack. Like GARP just did like Emu's attack, but like as a guy.
Oh, you mean when he nuked the island?
He just did the same thing.
It looks similar.
Like it's ridiculous.
Dragon Divine Departure. People are gonna be power scaling Galaxy Fist to Divine Departure this week, and you know what? I'm here for it. I love power scaling. It's fun. So,
so people are already gonna say that like it's not. I've already seen people being like, it's just armament, and I'm like, you're insane.
How could it be armament? That's fucking insanity. He's nowhere near anything.
But again, that's like Ryu or whatever, right? But like, it's obviously the Black Lightning, the no touch. It's all. It's obviously Advanced Conquerors. It's obviously Advanced Conquerors. Like, and I'm here for that. I'm super here for that because that one, it gives Akainu a hope, a little bit, a little hope.
How does it give him hope?
Well, because he doesn't even have Conquerors yet. So,
as far as we know, yeah.
That's what I mean. And like, so.
Yeah, my whole theory about the Marines not having Conquerors is out the window, I guess.
Well, again,
there's something to it because only Sengoku and GARP have it.
Sengoku and fucking GARP, right? Like,
so maybe there's something to that in the story, but it's definitely not an absolute.
I mean, again, it's the same thing for pirates, though. You have to fight. You have to fight strong opponents to like awake your conquerors.
GARP just came in here with like 4 motherfuckers. One of them's Helmeppo, and not to bury Helmeppo.
He did nothing in this chapter, by the way.
Yeah, and as far as we know, he's
the Usopp. He's
still
Kobe's,
pretty mid.
He's Kobe's Usopp. He's Kobe's Usopp.
I mean, he fights with 2 swords or 2 daggers now.
Kukris, I think.
Kukris, yeah, they're like types of daggers. Yeah,
they're short swords. Yeah,
are they short swords or are they like daggers? Kukris.
They're short swords. They're forward angled. They're forward angle short swords. They're usually about like, I would say usually about like 20 to 25 inches long.
You know what? I'll say this. Helmeppo does look cool. I like his fit. He looks cool.
Yeah, he looks alright.
Habari and
some people are thinking that Gru is somehow related to Green Bull. They're very similar looking.
Yeah.
Also, by the way, this So he on the ship is Helmeppo and Tashigi, by the way.
So Gru can make
smoker
golems,
though. Yeah, and Gru can make golems, but no smoker. So Tashigi here, no smoker. So I do
How do you
think that we might
ahead.
get Drake and Smoker on a secondary ship here.
Yeah, Smoker needs a dub. We need to give Smoker a dub.
So like Smoker and Drake being the actual like getaway vehicle.
He was scared to take off. Good point. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do we know anything about Kobe's relationship with Smoker? Have they ever had a thing?
No, I don't think so. No.
Yeah, I don't remember. Yeah, but they're on the same side though, like philosophically speaking.
Philosophically, yes, and then especially with the Kuzan thing, I'd say so.
They do both love Kuzan, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
They both admire GARP.
Yeah, but also just like I mean, like the scene with Kuzan and Smoker, I think like
right. So
I think it's possible again, especially with this reveal of what sword is.
Yeah.
And I think Oda does this a lot now that I'm like, again, like now that the story is, I'm like reading it like reading it weekly, like you see it more than just like binge reading it, or like watching it, especially. There are moments where there are things that could be said or stated, but he needs to wait for specific moments. Like I think for this, like he needed this sword reveal.
Hope that's true. I don't know if Krupp's trolling, but I hope that that's true.
It's amazing. It's god tier. I want that. That needs to be on YouTube.
Bro, making that a cover story, Smoker and Kobe at karaoke. Sorry, go ahead, Zach.
Yeah, put that on Twitch. Just animate it and get the voice actors. Put it on Twitch.
Get the voice actors to do it. Yeah.
Yeah. But like, so for example, like Green Bull, like I was saying before, I think Oda had to wait until the Nika fruit was revealed.
Yeah.
As the sun god to draw back Skypiea so that he could reveal Green Bull as the forest fruit guy, which again, I think is the forest god of Skypiea. So, and I think like those all tie in. So I think similarly, I'm hoping we get the Smoker sword reveal now that Kuzan has sort of explained what sword is. Again, the last time we saw Smoker, Kuzan was telling him, you know, like I've been able, and we've constantly seen Smoker in that role of like being kind of stonewalled by the establishment, looking for a way to have more freedom while being like a Marine and in like still working for justice in his mind. Going to G5, for example, like that whole story arc. Yep. And I think this makes a lot of sense. If Smoker were to appear here, we have Tashigi, Smoker and Drake together, coming sort of as like the cavalry or the getaway car, probably more likely.
Getaway car.
Getaway car. As from the heist and the breakout, that sort of. And again, like they can't really. Maybe they could chase them, maybe they can't. But Smoker throws up a smoke screen. You know, Garp and or Blackbeard and Kuzan are looking at the destroyed. That's how he came back to life.
You think so?
That would make so much sense.
What would he be? A bird? He's a
mythical zone model Horus, the Falcon God, who comes back from the dead.
I see what you're saying.
He's like Horus is literally Egyptian Jesus.
Yeah. But he's a bird. I didn't remember that he was a bird.
He is a bird, man. He's a falcon god.
Okay, got you.
Yeah, falcon head.
Yeah,
the only
maybe
gods...
that's literal. Maybe that's not just. That wasn't just a. Yeah.
Yeah, the only Egyptian gods that are like people, I think, are like Osiris and Isis. Pretty much. And maybe Set.
What is Set? Is he like a lich?
Set, I think, is like a snake person.
Anubis is a dog guy.
Dog-headed man.
Yeah. Is Set a snake?
Nope.
Or is he like a lich guy? Is he like a zombie?
Set is a sometimes depicted as a dog-headed man, like just like a Anubis.
Oh, like Anubis.
But also sometimes as like a jackal, I guess, like a jackal man. Oh, this one looks like maybe like an anteater. It's weird. Anteater man?
that is weird. I've never seen that.
Or like an aardvark,
Jekyll. Hide,
That's
Jekyll,
interesting.
hide,
Yeah,
Jekyll.
Horus though.
Jekyll,
Horus definitely, yeah, jackal. But yeah, Horus is definitely a falcon. Sure, for sure.
Yeah, the other guy was had the jackal head in Alabasta. The Zoan jackal fruit.
Oh, that makes sense.
The
That
other
was set in Horus. Oh, the other guard.
The other guard did. I forget his name.
Oh, that would make sense if they secretly had like,
and
that's why he came back to life.
Potentially.
Oda just throwing that in there, just like as a casual.
He just threw it in there.
That's a good look. I mean, yeah.
It's definitely not that Oda just never kills anybody.
Yeah, I mean, it's again, like, it's crazy to think that there's still, again, like Oda said that he's trying to wrap it up, but again, like, there's a lot of threads that could be explored for sure, like 1,000.
I mean, the pacing since Wano has been pretty on point, I think. And there's a lot of hype going on.
Yeah, but again, like, it's still opening up. This is still opening up a ton of things.
I mean, how much of this fight do you think we're gonna get with GARP versus the Blackbeard pirates? Like on screen?
I don't know.
We get another chapter of this, or
no? I don't think so. I think we get like a highlight or two of GARP and then fucking the island up, and maybe Blackbeard returning.
They gotta show us like what some of the Blackbeard pirates can do, though, right? Like he told us what the devil fruits are, but we don't know what that means.
Yeah, and I think again, like Shiryu might get hard countered by Kobe.
Yeah, with the super
observation,
yeah,
super mantra.
You think Kobe's gonna get Shang's level future sight by the end of the show?
Yeah, probably.
Word. Well, we don't know that for sure, but there are some things we do know, Zach.
Oh, word? What's that? I haven't checked the logs real quick. I mean, it's been a break week. I haven't even looked.
Yeah.
I could. Do you have the logs on you? Do you have logs on you?
That's a good question, Crop. I don't know.
Wait, how did Vivi get to Big News Morning?
How might have flew her there? It's possible.
Or did Kuma teleport her? I don't know. I think
those are possible.
Either of those are possible. Maybe she somehow got on Wapple's ship. Not sure.
Yeah. Oh, we know what the One Piece is, Zach.
Oh yeah, that's right. That is we do. That's a good reminder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Cody winning at WrestleMania.